and you came across in like a bright white suit, and you grabbed my arm and you said, "Don't wait here. You can get down this bit." And you grabbed me, and suddenly I was like 5 meters from Prince, and I watched the best gig I've ever seen.
Suit. That wasn't me. Look who we've got on board. It's Jon Richardson. How you doing, John?
Yes, I'm very well. How are you?
Great. It's already gone well. The dog's bitten you.
Well, had a little go. Oh, here it comes again.
Oh, look.
I love this dynamic for a podcast that you invite people in and say, the dog will bite you at random points.
But you did touch the dog and it bit you.
I went to, there you go,
knocking it. You just knocked the camera.
Now
Rita.
It doesn't want me filmed.
Rita, and what if you got one of my dildos in your mouth?
What is that, a meat stick?
That's a meat stick.
Do you make them?
Can you say that's not a dildo, that is a meat stick?
And do you make them or do you buy those?
I buy them from Ann Summers.
That's like prosciutto, isn't it, round that?
Yeah, only the
that
best.
Is...
Well, do you know what? She's had a nibble of your fingers and she thinks, right, I'm going to have some processed meat. Upgraded to processed meat.
Yeah, it's lovely. I've never done a podcast with biting. This one's lovely.
Oh, George is lovely. He wouldn't say boo to a goose, but Rita is trouble. You are in good, company, because she bit Stephen Fry.
Excellent. So she likes...
intellectuals.
I wasn't going to say it.
She hasn't bitten me once. I can stick my whole hand in her mouth. She doesn't do anything. So listen, how have you been? You been okay?
Yes, I'm all right. I listened to your podcast, that bit you do at the beginning where you call people's name.
Yes.
I find it quite triggering because that is one of my... If they're not there when the plane's leaving, fuck them. Why are you making so much effort for people that have got lost? They've done security. They've got up at 5. They've made it through. And they're like, oh, we've got to get your bags off. No, you haven't. Take their bags. Let's go.
You don't do that. I don't want a stranger's bag on the plane.
Oh, well, now you say it like that. Yeah.
You know, it might be some weirdo freak. Someone, Alan Carr, wants to assassinate me.
No, they're in like...
that person exists.
Well, yeah, we're not in the same WhatsApp groups, but I've got a list. There are people.
Yeah, jealous is an ugly thing.
Yes, it is, yeah. I wish I had a biting dog chewing his meat while I'm trying to do a podcast.
Listen, you're lucky. Who did we have the other day? And she was chewing a pig's ear, and it sounded like the person had dentures. It was like... crack, crack. And I was like, oh, thank you. You're having some pork scratchings as I'm interviewing you, Mariah.
Yeah, I get now why you don't hire studio space. You've got to have this. You've got to have this in a studio.
I know, but what can I do?
This is your house then? But those books are pretend, aren't they?
Well, it's a plane.
Oh, it's a plane. Sorry, this is your plane, your private jet.
Yes, private jet. We've got the settee in here and the...
Yeah. But these are all comedians. You haven't actually read... No,
I've read Rob Beckett.
No,
I do read. Where's your one?
Yeah, exactly, Alan. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I feel this hasn't started too well.
Well, I think we clicked straight back into the way we usually speak to each other.
Well, because you supported me on what tour was it?
It was the first one, wasn't it? It was Tooth Fairy back in the day.
And I always feel sorry for you because I had Josh Whittaker on here and he supported me as well. And people always thought you were my lover.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And when we check into the hotel, they'd go, double bed? And you would panic. And of course I would say, yes, please.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Well... I've toured with other people now, and a lot of people book 2 rooms, and I think that stops that confusion happening. So, you sort of brought that upon yourself, really.
I know, and I'd say, you want to make it in showbiz? No. Did you have fun? Be honest. Did you have fun on tour? You must have been bored shitless hearing the same stuff every night.
I absolutely loved it because it was. I'm not just being nice to you. Which pains me to be nice to anyone.
Nice to me.
It was the best stuff. I mean, you were known on the circuit for like the best gag on any topic. I always quote your Sat Nav joke as like, I don't want to age us, but we were gigging at a time when Sat Navs came out.
Yes.
And everyone was trying to write a Sat Nav joke, and then we all agreed you'd written the joke.
Oh, how nice is that?
That's how, well, don't bother now, because he's done the...
Yeah.
Where someone breaks into your car and steals it, and then she's...
Yeah, and then he was telling him where to go.
That's it. Turn left up here. I can hear the bitch helping him.
Yes, yes.
It was such a good bit.
That was a good joke.
It was brilliant, and that whole show was just.
Oh God!
And I'd watch you night after night. I celebrated my birthday on that tour in Yeovil, and you got the whole room to sing "Happy Birthday" to me.
It was nice back then.
You were good back then. You were driving that little Mini.
Oh, you know what? You're saying old jokes to me. I'm sort of getting me old sparkle back. You've seen that footage of that old ballerina who is Swan Lake and then starts going. That's what I'm like. I'm like. Oh yeah.
Go on.
Sat Nav.
Yeah, I still don't think you can ballet. Just to be clear, I don't think. Yeah,
Come back. I'm wearing tights, dude.
it's a different thing. Stand up, innit? You never get that moment of everything has to be new. So you never get to stand up and do. You don't have to be mad to work here, but it helps with that.
I know.
Sense of joy.
Well, someone else has said it. It's like, when Prince starts singing Purple Rain at a gig, everyone goes, yeah, but
Yeah.
you do your old act from 10 years ago. It's, boo, get off.
Well,
You don't have old classics, do you?
you've referenced Prince there. That is my. If I ever get asked what's the coolest thing you've ever done or the best gig you've ever been to, I say Prince.
Yeah.
And you were there. And do you remember? Because I arrived late.
I was
And I
drunk.
was- Wait, thank God you were. Thank God you, because a sober Alan would have left me for shit at the door. And I was at the back, and I honestly thought, oh, maybe I'll turn around. It was a little Prince gig, wasn't it, at Coco?
Coco, yeah.
And they invited some, God knows how I got on the list. But I got there just as he was starting, and I was going to turn around because it was rammed. And you came across in like a bright white suit, and you grabbed my arm, and you said, don't wait here. You can get down this bit. And you grabbed me, and suddenly I was like 5 meters from Prince, and I watched the best gig I've ever seen.
Suit. That wasn't me. Someone, the man from Del Monte has grabbed you.
You were wearing
sure it was?
something garish. It was.
Oh, lovely. That was yeah. Maybe cut the last bit out. That's lovely. I get you to the front row to see Prince, and you're garish, and comes to something when Prince is on the stage. He's got like pink high heels on and a pair of.
You actually got moved back because you were upstage in Prince. I remember him saying, "Move this guy." No, I.
Who's him? You in the bumless trousers? Prince goes, me? No, Alan. Get out.
You were messianic. You parted a crowd and you grabbed me and you gave me a moment.
You mentioned Sat Nav earlier.
Yes.
Have you got over that? Because you used to say to me, I don't use a Sat Nav. She won't. I'll give over. Look, what does that look like?
The hellhound. She's had her meat and she wants more.
She's looking for intellectuals. Move on. There's nothing to see here. What was I going to say? Because you never used to use a Sat Nav, did
No.
you? You used to think they were rubbish, and you used to use the brown signs to get to the gig. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I did.
And you loved the hand dryers, didn't you? You would come out, so there's a C527 in that men's
We've
toilet.
already had a chat about hand dryers. You're making me look like I've only got 2 interests now. Just so happens that I was into them then, and I have got back into them.
Prince free. You're not a complete caveman.
It sounds ridiculous now to say that you didn't use a sat nav.
No, but you didn't. You went, I'll get there. I said, why don't you put in your sat nav? It's B. No. I don't need these newfangled things. And lo and behold, you would be there. And you just used your intelligence.
And an A to Z sometimes.
Do you use a sat nav now?
Well, you've got no choice now. It's inbuilt, isn't it?
Oh, God, how do you feel about that?
It's all right. I've made my peace with it. I still think it doesn't root as well as I do.
Is my dog using a sitar?
I think it's calling time.
Now she's. What does she? How has she made that noise? Oh, she's eating. Oh, her Apple tag where she ran off is jangling. I thought she was.
I'm sure she's a fan of some people, but I will say this. She bit me on arrival, then she knocked the camera over that's filming me, and now she's rung a bell. I don't think she wants me here,
I think
Alan.
you should leave. So listen, you are an actor now.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
Waterloo
you.
Road.
Yes.
Now, I haven't seen it yet, but it's on tonight. No, tomorrow night, isn't it? Tuesday.
Yes, at time
Yes.
of recording.
Yes.
It hasn't gone out yet.
Hasn't gone out yet. So tell me, you're a teacher called Darius.
I am,
because I haven't seen a clip, I've just read the little insert. You're there to ruffle some feathers.
I am a media studies teacher. I'm a real piece of work. And on the show. I'm a real monster. It was very fun.
Yeah.
You do your sitcom, don't you? But you don't really act in it.
Just play me.
Has it not made you want to do some?
I'd love to do some acting.
Proper psychopath.
I love acting, and let's be honest here about stand-up comedian. It is, people are surprised when stand-up comedians, like, Jason Manford, when he does musical, everyone goes, oh, 8 o'clock every night, you have to be a certain person, and
yes.
and it's not character, not like we're being disingenuous, but we have to be someone else, don't you? In a way, you have to be a certain side of yourself.
Yeah, you can't be grumpy some nights and just say, oh, I don't fancy it tonight.
No.
You have to, perform in that. And actually, when I got the job, Jason Manford messaged and I said to him, I said exactly that. I feel like we perform a bit. And he said, nothing you do as stand-up is of any relevance. So forget that straight away. It's a different skill. And that really freaked me out. I was grateful for that. I was looking for him just to say, you'll be all right. And he went, it's a totally different skill. He said it in a nice way.
Yeah.
But actually, he was right. It's not. It's very different. Turning up on set, and you've got to know I think our job is to make fun of being shit, the world being problematic, our personal lives. There's none of that with acting. That's all got to go, and you've got to match the standard of everyone else there.
Yeah.
And that's quite difficult when they're proper.
Have you been struggling not to make things funny?
Well,
have you had a kazoo or a swanny whistle? And
it's oddly, you've worked with me. It's not a skill I struggle for, making things not funny. But he's horrible. Like, he's really horrible. I'm responsible for a lot of bad stuff.
But you're so sweet.
I know. Thanks, Helen.
So why did you want to be actor? You just thought you'd give it a go?
Well,
how old are you? 42?
Yes.
Born in September 26?
September 26, yeah. September the 20th. I wasn't born in 26. I'm looking good on it.
You have an old...
Jimmy Carr was, and you can look that well, being 100 years old. Yeah, September the 26th. My birthday on Friday. Shall we go back to Yeovil Octagon, like we did when I was 20... What would that have been in my 23rd, 24th?
Oh, my God.
And you can get the audience to sing for me again, like the old... And I'll stay in the Travelodge Yeovil Podimore services like I did then.
So what are you doing for your birthday?
I'm doing a TV show. I'm doing Celebrity Bullseye. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think, why not?
Who's hosting that now? Because I used
Freddie
to host.
Flintoff.
I've been axed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who did that fucking cheek? I used to do that. No one... I've been axed. What really a way to find out from your frenemy.
Yeah. I'm doing that, and then I'm doing Chatty Man with Graham Norton. Yeah, sorry, Alan, I didn't realise.
I used to do.
You did that all the quizzes, though, didn't you? You
tried
to steal every TV quiz.
Yeah,
that was a piss take, really, wasn't it? I'll have a bit of Generation Game, I'll have a bit of that.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that, Alan.
Yeah, okay. Oh, well, I'll let Freddie.
Freddie's taken Bullseye back.
Will he be better than Jim Bowen?
I mean, he'll be different.
Yeah.
I will say this, and there'll be a different edit. I still think the late Bullseyes, 11 o'clock Challenge TV, are the best thing on telly.
Yeah.
No offence. But I love the Italian Job. However, that era of telly, people getting dressed up to go on telly, working class people who were smart as well. That's what's changed. The questions were hard.
Yes.
They were like minors being asked about Russian vice president. It doesn't happen now. If you go on these quizzes now, it's like spell spoon for 50 quid. And they were smart and they were nervous to be on
Slam
telly.
Out of this. I love that show.
I'm sure you do. You bought you a private jet.
Do you ever see that Bullseye one where actually the man was
Murderer.
a criminal? Murderer.
Murderer.
Yes. Have you ever watched that on Challenge TV? Had you seen that air?
I think they'll have taken that one off. Even Challenge TV would say, let's not do that one.
Yeah, you're right.
There's one where it's a couple of ex-miners from Derbyshire, and they have a lovely chat at the beginning, and they get to the final and they win, and it's such a moment. They go, these lads have had nothing, and Bowen's talked to them about, it'd be tough times for you lads, hasn't it? Anyway, we're with you. The strikes are going on, and they win, a shopping spree at Freeman Hardy Willis. And you can see the colour drain from like, we thought we were getting a car. It's always a car. And they're doing a fashion shoot with like dresses, and you could just see their face like, we should have stayed at home. This was terrible.
The thing is as well, when I did Bullseye, we had this runner dress up as Bully come on like that. And isn't it weird? You forget there's a human inside when it's Bully, and like someone won a car, and I was like, lifted up the boot, threw this Bully in, get in there, bloody Bully, you won a car. And then the poor runner's like, help, can't breathe. And I'm like, you've won a bit of Bully. And then you go, oh my God, and you go, it's just like, yeah. You know what I mean? You're like slap pulling the horns and like
I'm
kicking
sure
the
that
bum, bloody Bully.
Sure they're getting the help they need now, that person. That's the best bit. I don't know what it was like in your version, but the best bit about Bullseye is the fear in Jim's eyes when they get to the last round. Because they've obviously said, this was on the old tape days, so if they win the 101, we've got one go at it, so you can't retake it. So his fear of like, right, you can see him, well, fucking hell, if we're in the car, I've got to get them to there, then that's going to come out, I've got to open the boot, then I've got to look down the camera and do the thank yous. And he's terrified. So while they're doing the 101, and then there's sometimes he like grabs them and he doesn't let them enjoy it. Like, right, you stand there, you won a caravan, we're delighted for you, we really are. Oh, fucking hell. And he can't handle it. He's losing his marbles. And
some of his banter, did you see the one with the woman where she
Weight
goes
Watchers.
Weight Watchers. What did he say, when he is starting or something?
She said I did a sponsored weight loss, and he said, how much do you owe them? How much do you owe them? It's monstrous stuff.
It's own really banter. It's banter.
It was banter.
It's locker room banter.
It's just a bit of fun, isn't it?
So this Waterloo Road, you're a quite devious character, would you say?
Horrible. Yeah, it's one of the love to hate. Yeah.
Is this the kind of thing, are you going to be like, do more things now like this? You're hoping it like... That'd be like a bad guy.
I loved it. Like
Wuthering Heights and stuff.
Do you know, I've just finished Wuthering Heights. That's spooky. On the walk to your house, I finished Wuthering Heights.
The song? I thought I could hear someone singing, it's me, Kathy.
But we don't have a doorbell to let you know I was here. That's why the dog bit me.
That'll be John. We're singing Kate Bush.
Not the book, isn't it horrible?
It is.
Haven't you seen the pictures? Everyone talks about it as a romantic book. So it's horrible. It's just about abuse.
And that Branwell, isn't it, that's based on the brother, it's interesting, isn't it? You know, and they must have been abused in that house.
God, gruesome.
In Howarth, isn't it? Did we do a gig there in Howarth together?
Oh, I have done a gig in Howarth at the teapot shop at the top.
Yes, on the hill.
Have you done the Cobbles and Clay?
Yes.
Have you done that one?
Yeah.
I've done that one. We used to live around there, you see, so I used to go in all the cafes, and they would sometimes ask. And I go to Keswick a lot. I was there this weekend, and I went in a cafe, and it reminded me I'd been in there before, and the woman went, "Oh, you're the third most famous comedian we've ever had in here."
Who's the other two?
Peter Kay, and I think Manford was the other one.
Oh, okay.
And that was it. It was good to know. Third straight away. Wow, I would take it. Absolutely fine. But
my God, you're in good company, aren't you, in that tea shop?
Just hello, it's fine. Nice to see you here. Not you're the third best. Immediately. And there was only two others.
Third most famous.
Third, same
not
thing.
Not best. Come on. Oh, God, now it's getting into...
Okay, fine.
Moving on.
I'd love to do more acting, Alan. Let's write something together.
Yeah.
A couple of villains.
But would you want to be like brooding again? Has it brought something out of you, this brooding? Because you don't come across as brooding. No. That's squinting.
I've gone a bit of steptones on that. It's very hard to do.
See, you're making me giggle when you do. No, I mean, what'd be your ideal role? How evil would you go?
Well, they've cast Bond, haven't they? So that's a shame. It wasn't even looked at. I loved playing it. I wasn't going to audition for it because last year, it's a spicy old year, and I said, I don't think I could do many gigs this year because I don't feel very funny. So I said, put me on Spotlight, see what comes in, thinking it'd be a bit part in a sitcom or something.
Yeah.
And this came in, and I said, that's quite a full series of a BBC One drama. But then I read the character synopsis and some of the stuff he gets up to. I was like, well, I'll have a go.
Yeah.
And so... It's really good fun playing a baddie.
Oh,
Yeah. It was really good. You're just horrible all the time. Once you get into it,
Yeah.
and then you start to delude yourself. Because I think you've got to play a baddie as if they think they're a goodie. They've got to believe they're doing the right thing. That's what's... Because I don't think you get proper psychopaths, really. You get very few.
Yeah.
Not that qualify as teachers.
They're quite rare, isn't it, these days, psychopaths?
Yeah.
You never see them, do you?
No.
Like the Woolworths.
Where are they? Occasionally you get a lot of them.
You never see them, do you? You used to see loads of them. Now they're just deaf of the high street.
Maybe they were leaving the white dog shit around.
Well, listen, I can't wait to watch, but we've got to talk about
You're not
holiday.
watching, Alan.
I do. I love a soap. It's a soap, isn't it?
It's a drama, actually. We're quite keen to stress that it's a drama. There's a big difference, apparently, between a soap opera and a drama, and we're a drama, Alan.
Okay, all right, love, all right. Chill out. God, you've changed. So listen, what's your first holiday memory?
Early holidays were all the Isle of Wight, because we had family down there.
Yeah.
So we didn't really holiday. We would drive from Lancashire. There was a big thing, the drive. That was a big, doing it overnight to get the first ferry. So we drive through the night, M6, A34, get to Southampton, check in 2 hours early for the red funnel, and then you didn't want the route stuff?
No, I love the route.
When you asked first holiday memories, I assumed you meant talk me through the route.
Well, I did something with Ant and Dec back in the day, and they were filming near the down Corby, and my dad came with me, and I said, "This is Ant and Dec." And my dad said to the producer, "Where are you from?" Newbury. "Oh, what do you think of the bypass?" I said, "You've got Ant and Dec TV royalty, and you're asking the producer what do you think of the new bypass." I was like,
it's
oh my
still
God.
the new bypass, though, isn't it? For
Yeah.
our generation and older,
Yeah.
swampy and all that.
Yeah.
It was still. Every time I do the A34, I think, "Wolf, you're right round Winchester."
Yeah.
That's it. There's no cutting through now.
Yeah. Do you remember, what's your favourite service station? It used to be that one that's linked with the National Trust. Do you remember it's got the scones in it? And the
T-Bay.
muffin?
T-Bay.
T-Bay.
Now they've got one at Gloucester.
Ah.
Yeah. You won't do that for me. I guess you'll go M3, so you'll bypass it if you're going down Cornwall way.
And when I lived in Manchester, I never stopped at Sandbach.
No, some of them are terrible.
It's awful.
Yeah.
You're best to wait till Kiel, because then there's that better Costa. I like it's more open plan.
It's all about the off-motorway supermarket for me.
Yeah.
So find a supermarket that's just off the motorway. You're getting 10p a litre off your fuel.
Yeah.
You're getting your reward points as well. And you've got a greater selection of food.
That's a really good travel hack, if anyone's still listening. 25 minutes, we haven't even mentioned any holidays.
We mentioned the Isle of Wight, and then we got
Isle of Wight and the A42, whatever it's called.
Big up for the Sainsbury's just off. It's by Thiel Services on the M4. You're a fool.
I know what you're doing. You're sabotaging my podcast. You're making it so boring, people won't listen. You are evil. You're just like your character in Waterloo Road.
Mariah Carey emailed me. She said, "Let's fucking finish it. Let's do it." She's laid the groundwork. I'm following up.
What's been your most decadent holiday? Where have you gone? Oh my God. Or like, have you gone to a hotel when you've been touring that's been like, oh John, you've done well here.
No, I don't really do that for myself. Disney was, to be able to take my daughter to Disney and do it.
That's nice.
Big.
Yeah.
That's when you think, well, this is what money's for. Like, there comes a point with a hotel where you get to a certain level of service that's too much. And there's weird one. I think we might have done one where there's a gig in mid Wales and you stay in like a country manor, but it's like staying with family where they know when you leave and they know your name before you arrive. Yeah. I love the anonymity of a hotel. I like a big Premier Inn or a Mercure where I check in and that's it. I'm just room 426. I'm just a guy. I'll come down for breakfast when I'm ready. I don't need to be. What time are you coming? About 7:45. Okay, well, we'll have it ready. I'll come down. I might get into Homes Under the Hammer. It might be 11.
Yeah.
We don't know. I don't like to be stalked. And I remember staying in one in mid Wales where
stalked. It's called customer service.
No, but
stalked.
I remember going for a walk.
Here's your key. Yeah. How did you know I needed my key? God.
I went for a walk and he said, good afternoon, Mr. Richardson. When will you be back? I was like, I don't fucking know, do I?
No.
I don't need that when I'm just staying in a hotel. I go on holiday for anonymity and to disappear. And there's a level of service where you think, God, I'm mostly vegan, right? However, if I've had a few and there's a cheese board knocking about, I think, I don't want, this is going to be talked about. Oh, we had Richardson here, we had the cheddar. You think, I just want to be forgotten.
That vegan webinar, was it?
They'd be straight on me. Yeah. And I don't like that. So Disney, spend a bit of money, do it ostensibly for her, but really for me as well, because I never got to go to Disney. It was bonkers. And it's the first time I've been somewhere where everyone is... I've heard a couple of these where people say, when I go abroad, I don't want to be left alone. And you get more annoyed at other people. There comes a point when I went to watch that. I've started 4 anecdotes here. I'll finish one of them. I went to watch the Roald Dahl play with John Lithgow.
Is that multiple choice, your story, isn't it?
It's like Bullseye.
Are you going to go for 1, 2, 3 or 4? I've got £100 on 4.
I'm editing here. I'll start on to go. I'm going to segue because this one's not good enough.
Hurry up, because I need to speak to my agent. I want to know why I'm not doing Celebrity Bullseye anymore. What a way to find out, but carry on.
Flintoff's very good, I'll say that.
He's just got it, hasn't he?
He's got that sporting backstory that you respect him. That, in fairness, Alan,
wow,
you never had.
Wow. No, carry on.
You were still calling it triple 20 on the last series, and that is treble in darts, Alan. Come on. Went to watch the Roald Dahl play. It's horrifically expensive. It was like £200 a seat for a normal seat on a Thursday.
Oh, was it good though? Who was the man in it?
Lithgow. It was phenomenal in a way that you think, if it's this good, let everyone see it. The only people in there can afford £200 a seat. Yeah. But as a result, everyone is... The minute a crisp bag rustled, 200 people go, I've paid £200 for mine. Don't you dare. Yeah. And I sat next to this posh guy. I went to the bar and a woman was pushing me in the back. And she said, well, move forward. I said, I'm trying. She said, well, try harder. And it's just this privilege of like...
even do posh voices as well.
I know. I'm looking for a Miss Marple kind of thing. But that sometimes when you pay more, actually... Everyone arrives there with well, this is my dream holiday, so don't you... And that's my table.
There's a level of tension, isn't there?
Disney, because you're doing it for families, everyone is like, right, well, it's everybody's moment. And I've never been somewhere where everyone... That cliche of Americans where they're like, how's your day? Everyone's doing it, because everyone's like holding doors for people and picking stuff up for people and letting kids go first. And you all contribute to this. And you think, we could do this everywhere. You could do this in Pret or McDonald's, but we don't. And when you get into it, it was just... So we've been twice now. I'd become one of them nutters who went twice a year. I think Disney's... Have you been?
No, but I am taking my nephew and niece, because I have been a crap uncle. I have been crap. I don't know...
Play with the dog.
How old they are. I don't know their names. I don't know. And I've just been rubbish with them.
So you're going to... By their glory.
I offered one a glass of champagne and they went, I'm 13. I didn't know.
Baby sham then. Lager? Yeah. What do you people drink?
Sparkling apple juice.
John Smith's?
I didn't know how old they are.
Yeah.
You know, so they all sort of blur into one, don't they, really? And,
so you think buy their affection back with a big drink?
They'll love it. They'll be all over me once they've been on the teacups or whatever it's called.
Here's a lager. There's Mickey Mouse. Off you sod.
Oh no!
See you in a couple of weeks.
I will accompany them on the ride. Thank you.
It's brilliant. Have you got like because I met Winnie the Pooh.
What was he like?
Quiet and handsy. To be fair. Very grabby.
Grabbed your honey pot.
Yeah, I would have gone for a handshake, but he went straight in with the hug. And his front pushes out, so you can't tell if he's deliberately pushing in or you're pulling back.
God.
But like, I was a 10-year-old again meeting Winnie the Pooh, and it was very special. So if you've got like a character, it's all Moana and the princesses now, but who's your like Disney? You'll meet Mickey, you'll meet Tigger, you'll meet Goofy's hilarious.
Meet Goofy.
I'm not saying it. I just was listening.
I could just look in the mirror if I wanted to see him. No.
Who's the dog? The little Mickey's dog.
Pluto.
And then He's got like gear, Pluto. He's got skits he does in the restaurants.
Really?
So he ran up, we had a keyring on the table, he stole it and put it on his nose and ran round. My
Snow
daughter
White,
was
is she there?
she might be there, yeah. Yeah, didn't see Snow White. Met Alice in Wonderland.
Was she nice?
Yeah, she was good actually. She wasn't British. She was American. I will say that.
Oh, okay.
She was doing a voice, but
Yeah.
you got to get so much right. Let's just,
Yeah.
let's have a British woman playing Alice because you only need a little.
Saying ass and stuff.
The Cheshire Cat.
Oh no, Cheshire.
Yeah, that was it. I was in Leicester with the Cheshire Cat. Oh, come on now. No, she was good. She was good, but she wasn't. My daughter didn't notice, but I, as an actor, I was able to say,
Yes.
come on, do the training.
Can you imagine I'm there at Disneyland and then all of a sudden the top comes a Goofy and it's Jon. I'm like, Jon!
I would work there. I don't think I would actually, because I imagine it's quite hard.
Have you seen that really funny video of Minnie Mouse having a fag? That's so funny. And he's got the massive shoes on. Have you seen it? Like that?
It was like a little Mexican guy as well, isn't it? In there.
I know, and the head's there and he's just having a fag.
Fucking hell.
You can tell he's had such a stressful day.
Yeah.
Bless him.
And he's getting filmed. I mean, no offence, but we film everything these days. No offence. I'm happy to be here. But like, he's round the back of a building and he's not doing it on the.
I know, it's not fair. Someone's filming.
It's not nipped to the side of the parade.
No,
he's in his bit. Right, finally.
Outside the castle,
40 degrees out there.
Wish upon a star.
Just
Flicking
vape mist coming out.
Flicking the faggot kid. Yeah. So you're vegan.
Yeah.
When you go abroad, how adventurous do you go? Have you ever been to a place where there's no vegan food? Because I went to Vietnam. I'm not vegan, but I went with someone who does tend to go on the vegetarian side, and they struggled.
You can. I mean, certain countries you're just struggling, but it's a lot better now. It's better now than it's ever been.
What would be the cheese that would make you go back to the dark side?
It's not really about the cheese. It's about the volume of alcohol I've consumed and how stressed I am. And if I just think, do you know what? I start arguing with someone who's not there. As if someone's walked up and gone, you can't have that. And there's nobody there. You're just going, can if I want.
Oh, God.
It's that. It can be Dairy Lee. If I've drunk enough.
Dairy Lee.
And I'm like, do you know what? Everyone's telling me I can't have it. I'm going to have it. See how you like that? The stuff I crave is very often the worst stuff. Like,
I bet you like a red wine, like a Malbec.
I do, yeah. I like all of it, Alan. I like all of it. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
That's my favourite. I think one of my favourite hobbies is opening a bottle of red, because I live alone.
Yeah.
Bottle of red, listening to power ballads and having a bit of a cry.
Oh, Alan, yes.
I love that.
Let's do it together.
It's so no, we should.
You're doing it here. I'm doing it at my house.
Come on, yes.
We both only need half a
plane
bottle.
to land on
Yeah,
the
of
driveway. I'll roll out.
It is lovely. But do you have one of them vacuum pumps so you can have half and save it?
What? What for?
The red. You can have art. You get these.
I thought when I said I live alone, you got a vacuum
Do you
pump.
do the vacuum
But
pumps?
what
I mean, clearly not.
what I do in the privacy of my own home. So do you have a vacuum? Yes, I do, and then I have a nice bottle of red.
That's what sets the tears off. No, you can get it,
pump.
it's a plastic cork you put in, and then you put a thing on top and suck all the air out of the bottle, so it stops that oxygenation, which is what makes it go horrible. So you can get 2 or 3 days out of a bottle if you want to. That's the thing we read.
Oh yeah, because I've been tipping it away down my throat.
But it's a thing when you open a bottle, isn't it? If you're on your own, you do think, well, that's going.
I know. I've never ever had the use of a pump.
No.
Let's do one more wedding question. Sorry, travel question.
Yeah. How many episodes of this have you done?
Come on, I mean, can't even Parkinson looks down at his notes once in a while.
No, but you don't go, right, who fucking what we hang on now.
No, that's not fair. Okay, that's why I got sacked from Bullseye. People were telling me a funny anecdote about caravanning. I was like, come on, got anything else?
Whatever.
Whatever. No one cares, love. No one cares. Okay. Have you ever holidayed with anyone famous? And that's quite tenuous. We've holidayed, but you supported me on tour.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really a holiday, was it?
You did a road trip with Sean Lock, didn't you?
We did. Oh. Sean and I went to, we did a week as cowboys and then a week on the swamps.
Yeah.
It was it was special that, because telly is a lie, but we genuinely stayed on the ranch and everyone else left. And I thought we were all staying on the, but the first night, all the crew went to a hotel, and even the cowboys had nice houses. Yeah. And there was nothing to do, so we'd bought a bottle of whiskey as a gift for the guy who was looking after us, and we just drank it together. And it remains like, because we see TV, I think people think you know each other a lot, and you do panel shows and you go to the bar, and often you don't. You can work with people for years and not really know them. So that is, of all the time I knew Sean, that was the one night we sat out a whole night and just polished off a bottle of whiskey together. And we, talked in a way we'd never talked before. And I thought, that's, we really opened up to each other there. And then I was out in the morning having a piece of toast, and a little hummingbird came in. And then Sean just came out in his underpants and just talked to me like it had never happened. Well, what time are we starting? I was like, all right, okay. We're back where we were.
Oh, that's amazing, though, that you got that time, because he he's a comedy legend, that you spent
absolutely.
That magical time.
I know what a thing to get to do. I think, holidays aside, to get paid you couldn't pay to do that. No. You can't do that as a holiday, go to that ranch and get trained to ride horses. And then we went and lived on the swamps for a week. And, this job is such a privilege. Yeah. The stuff that it affords you, that you think, I get to say to I get to show her a picture of me riding a horse with a cowboy hat on, swinging a lasso. Yeah. Like, what a cool thing to be able to say to your kid. I was a cowboy for a week. She'll get to an age where she goes, no, you weren't. The cameras were on, and that's a mechanical bull, and that is a trained horse. However, just now she's young enough, I can go, oh yeah, I was a cowboy, and she go, really? I go, yeah, I'll tell you about it another time.
Oh, that's super sweet.
What you really want, I was on a resort once with Ross Kemp. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
That's what you're after, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. You got any Ross Kemp? Was you one of those gangs he was chasing down?
I was, yeah. First to the buffet.
Was you in El Salvador? Was you in one of those prison gangs?
Yeah.
John! I'm doing research for Waterloo Road.
I was researching, of course. That was.
Darius.
No, he seems fairly normal. He's there with his family.
So that's who you holidayed with, Ross Kemp, where he was there in the thing.
He was there with his family. We went together.
Was he as butch as he comes across on the telly?
No.
Because
I don't want to get in trouble.
I interviewed Vin Diesel, Van Diesel. Is it Hotel de Van Diesel?
You never called him Van Diesel.
Well, I don't know, Vin Diesel, Van Diesel. And I said, Vin? And I said, oh, what are you doing in London? This on Chatty Man. Well, I'll go and see a bit of theatre. Well, it wasn't that posh, but I was surprised he said theatre.
That'd be why he thought he was called Van.
Yeah, Van. French for wine. And and I was surprised. I don't know what I expected. Like, punch someone, but I mean, karate kick. But he was like, yes, I'm off to the theatre. I was like, I'm surprised. I wonder if Ross Kemp's a bit like that.
Did you get to be the butch one in that exchange?
Yeah, I mean,
like, goddamn Millwall, you mag. No, it was family time, so maybe he's like that when he's not around his kids. But he was very gentle. I got a Eurostar opposite, so I was going for work, so Eurostar to Paris. The seat opposite me filled just before we set off. Colin Firth.
That's a good one.
Colin Firth, right there. So like, how often do you get to stare at a movie star for like 2 hours? Because he was there. He was where that cop is.
Did he know you were staring at him?
No, because I was trying to be like, look, you and I both in the biz, so I'm just going to let you. But the minute...
actor. I'm an actor too.
I didn't want to say. Do you know Road? But like, technically, the food arrived, so we had lunch together.
That's amazing.
But technically, I had lunch with Colin Firth.
Yeah.
And then I got to the thing I was going to. I went, you'll never guess who I was on the train with, thinking here's an half-hour game. And then, Colin Firth. And I said, yeah. They went, he does this route quite a lot. He's working out here. I was like,
oh, God.
What's the end of that then? But I stole he didn't eat his nuts, so I pinched him. So I thought, that's Colin Firth's nuts there, isn't it? Give them to my mum.
Yeah.
There you go. Christmas present. Colin Firth's nuts. She didn't want him.
This anecdote's petered off a little bit. So I think we should call it quits there.
Okay.
No, we have got time.
Send in the dogs.
Bite him, quick, before he says another one. No. We have got time just for the quick fire round. Mm-hmm. Okay. Long haul fly or long drive?
Long drive. Love a drive.
Cowboy boots or flip-flops?
Cowboy boots. Can't walk in flip-flops.
Adrenaline junkie or adrenaline slunky? Will you zip wire?
Ooh.
Will you ski? Wrestle?
I haven't skied, but I think more and more adrenaline junkie. I did League of Their Own the other week, and they had like a big physical thing at the end.
Oh, they get you to do all kinds of
all
shit.
All sorts
on
of
that.
stuff. And I wouldn't have done it 10 years ago, but now I was like, you're never going to do it in a safer environment.
No.
I don't think I'd do the jungle, but I'm close to like that kind of show where you just think, like we were just saying, the opportunity to do something you'd never get to do, and who knows how long we've got left, Alan.
All right, keep it.
But I do think if someone's going to test something, you get to jump off something now.
Yeah.
I'd rather do it now than...
It's the only time, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're going to do stuff
and it's
like
safer
that.
than ever. Like, they've checked this 10 times.
But I'm having a weird thing because I've been being a bit more adventurous, like with the zip wiring and white water rafting.
Have you?
And you sort of go... And then I do actually like the adrenaline.
Yeah.
And I sort of almost talk to myself that I won't like it. But I'm like, again, it's very weird. I feel maybe I'm coming through another era.
Once you realise these things are just about not thinking, it's actually really easy to we just don't think about it.
Believing your own, I think as a stand-up, you start believing your own, because I think first thing you start thinking of the material you can get from this, and then you're like, whoa, and then you're like, well, no, just park all that. Let's see, Alan, you might actually enjoy it. And I enjoyed white water rafting.
So what's next? I'm really excited to see this next phase.
I know.
What's next? Have you jumped out of a plane?
Oh, no.
Have you jumped out of a car?
What's all this jumping out of?
What?
These are stuff that I could die. There's adrenaline, not death wish.
You could die whitewater rafting. You could die now. I've seen your dogs. Like you don't know when the time is coming.
His throat was ripped out by his dog. So so you are an adrenaline junkie.
More and more, I think. Yeah, and maybe it's having a daughter as well. I want her to do stuff, so you sort of have to. Like the jumping off this thing on that show was, I've made her do Go Ape and told her, no, it's fine, you're totally safe. You can't then bottle it when you get offered the chance to do something. No. So I think, and then you've earned the end days then, haven't you? I've done all that. Yeah. You don't want to be doing it. You see people doing it in their 90s and like they're jumping out of a plane, but they've got so much jowls. It's going to get caught in the propeller. You're like, just do it now while it's all tight enough. You've got your own parachute. You're like one of those squirrel monkeys. Just pull the cheek fat out and you float down.
It takes you 3 days to actually reach Earth. It's just, Taj Mahal or Taj Mahal? No.
Oh,
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It just sort of sounded like it could be a good.
Oh, it's a good thing. But am I like?
Do you hate culture?
I hate India.
No,
is that what it is?
No, that's not what I'm saying. You will not relax until I'm cancelled. No, it's will you like going around historical buildings or like culture, or no, it's boring?
I think you've got to have a connection to it. I've done a load of those things where it doesn't. You've been around the Louvre and all that, and unless something moves you, you're just doing it. I would do the Taj Mahal just because if you went there and people said, "Did you go in?" You go, "Nah."
Yeah, that is a place you have to go in. You don't just look at it and go, I get the gist.
Yeah, I like wilderness.
Bit of the gift shop. It was all right.
Yeah. Who's that mad guy's house in California who owned all the papers? We went round his house. Yeah. Have you done that?
That's on the way up to the big sewer, isn't it?
Exactly that. Yeah. That was an odd one because your connection is to, ugh. You walk around and going, ugh. That I
Why are you going, ugh, for?
It was mad, the people he had in there and the stuff he did and all the stuff but the vanity of it.
Well, he inspired Citizen Kane, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that. That side of it I can totally go to. Reclusiveness. But because you're so close to quite spiritual places, Big Sur.
Yeah.
I think imagine living near that and knowing what it is to be in a woodland and building this.
Yeah.
That juxtaposition I find fascinating. Oh, no. I heard that. I heard myself back then.
Oh, God.
That juxtaposition I find fascinating.
God.
I really am an actor now.
Oh, dear.
Alan, can we tour again? I forgot my roots.
And last but not least, tip 'em or fuck 'em. Do you tip or do you go, ha ha? I bet you don't tip.
You tipping off, you can do both, Alan. No tip.
Classy to the end.
I've worked in service, so you tip, absolutely.
Of course you do.
You've got to. I tell you what's gone, though. If I go to a pub now and you say, like, I was brought up to say, you say either and yours or and one for yourself, people look at you now like you're a creep. That's stopped being... The parlance has gone.
Oh, yeah.
We say one for yourself, and they go, what? And you go, you can have a drink. They go, well, I'm working.
Yeah, but how are you saying it? Are you doing that look you did down the camera before, and are you saying sugar tits at the end?
Yeah. Whatever you're having.
One for you, sugar tits.
What time do you get off?
What time do you get off? Do you want to see my pump? I'm having a bottle of wine later.
Yeah. I'm drinking heavily. I've just seen Alan Carr's lipstick. I just need to forget.
And on that note, thank you for flying Alan Air. Would you like to collect your emotional baggage from the carousel? Thank you.
Pleasure.
We hope you enjoyed your flight. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't ever forget, like